Yeah, this would grace any final, this pairing. Interesting to see how Shaun plays tonight, because obviously Judd's had all the success recently, all the attention, and just if you're another one of the best players in the world, you just like it sometimes can give you that extra little edge to try and prove something, raise your game even more. But Judd Trump is in a wonderful place at the moment in terms of confidence in himself. Well, he started this afternoon's match with a wonderful long pot, and that was even better. And I think he's on the black. Stunning shot to kick off the evening.
Yeah, you were interviewing Judd and asking him about, world titles. Shaun Murphy's beaten him twice at the Crucible. He's beaten him at the Masters. He's beaten him at the UK Championship. So in the real big events, he has had the beating of Trump.
9.
Of course, Murphy had his purple patch and then some last season when he won the Players and the Tour Championships. He actually won the first event of this season, the Championship League, but that was back in July. Been a little quieter since.
$16.
Yeah, arguably they both should have won more world titles, but a small matter of the likes of Higgins, Williams, O'Sullivan have been around at the same time, so not easy to win the biggest event.
70.
In terms of talent, I could easily have won more.
$24.
Shaun Murphy just looking to lay down a marker early on. He's potted the long red. Looking now to press on, get the frame one in one visit, show Trump how much he's up for this tonight.
$25.
And just while he's going about his business here, the original champion of champions, there was an event held, well, firstly in 1978. It was won by Ray Reardon, the 6 times world champion, who's now 91. And today at St Anne's Snooker Club in Torquay, Ray made a century break. How about that? At the age of 91, Ray Reardon made a 100 break.
The arc on the cue ball
32.
took effect, well, too late really. Watch the cue ball. It just goes out and then it tries to come back into the reds, just not in time. Still in a red to left middle.
$33. $38. $39.
So it looks like this is the last open red. Can't see any more that are available, so you could play for the
44.
pink to left corner, which would leave another red to right corner. So not necessarily have to have an angle in the colour to go into the main bunch yet.
$45. 51. 52.
So this is the shot which will probably decide if Shaun is going to win the frame at this visit. Into the bunch. Can he land on a red? Well, not ideally. I think he's on a red to the far left corner. But
59.
he'd been hoping for something a little bit easier than this. And not the best angle to get nicely on the next colour. May have to screw on and off the cushion here for the black. Yeah, it's just doing so well.
Yeah, Far is unlikely, I think, to be swapping cues for frame 2. This is
67.
about as good as red, and now this is frame ball.
8.
Yeah, as I said earlier, the top players, they kind of don't like to see the other players getting all the attention, all the success, so when they come up against them, if anything they're worth their salt, we'll want to try and
75.
sort of show that I'm better than you. You won all these events, but I'm here to beat you. So you raise your game.
76. 84. 91. 92.
Well, this is a heavyweight boxing match. Shaun Murphy's definitely dealt the first blow here. It wasn't the worst break-off from Judd Trump. But this has been the result.
99.
Yeah, some start, isn't it? The crowd were really excited to see these two enter the arena. And already it's brilliant stuff. Shaun Murphy's form, like any player, sort of come and gone over the years, but he's never sort of shrunk from the spotlight. He always likes to go out there and do his thing. Couldn't quite nudge that red, but this is about as well as you can start. First shot,
107.
he nailed the long red, he's made the century. It's his second of the day, and it's just shown Judd Trump how good he's feeling tonight. What a start then from Shaun Murphy. He leads this group final 1-0. So we're underway with another evening of snooker. Shaun Murphy with a break of 107 leads Judd Trump 1-0. Best of 11 to play Barry Hawkins in the semi-finals of the Champion of Champions. Shaun Murphy looking for a third appearance in the semis, and Judd Trump, it would be his 6th and 5th in a row. So, you know, he's been one of the form men of this tournament in recent times. But in frame 1, he had one shot.
Well, this was well struck. And I think when he hit it, I thought it had a chance. I think the black's available to left corner. Tricky little red this. Yeah, it wasn't easy.
One.
He could be tempted to play a direct screw from the yellow into the bunch here. There's no reds available. Yeah, I've decided to play the loose red. But you see the path that the cue ball's taken down the table. Could have gone into the reds.
3.
I suppose the fact that he knows the black goes to left corner would have made his mind up.
4. Eleven. Twelve.
He's got options here. Doesn't look there's a lot that goes to the right corner pocket. The red to the left of the black goes into the right corner. Well, I'll have to use 3 cushions to get on that one. And he's played off just the 2 cushions. It's caught the jaw of the middle pocket, so
17.
it may be plant time. You can see it's not lined up to the pocket, but he's coming at it from the right angle. So I fancy him for this.
18.
I think what makes him quite intimidating, Murphy, every pot is full-blooded. He commits to everything he goes for. We've seen it already with the very first shot he played in this match, which led to the century.
Yeah, he cues with such authority, and I think that can be quite intimidating if you're in your chair. I don't think Judd's intimidated, as he said in the interview. He loves being the
23.
target. He loves being the favourite, the one to beat. But for maybe players down the rankings, it can be quite intimidating to watch, because every ball is hitting the back of the pocket, in the middle of the pocket.
Well, he's having to accept that the break's over here.
Shaun, 23.
Trump won 4-0 this afternoon against Bypat. Of course, she doesn't have the experience at this level, so couldn't necessarily gauge his form from that result. But of course, we've got plenty to go on this season. The 3 ranking events in a row he won. We know that he's having a tremendous campaign.
Just got to be careful with this shot. It doesn't promote another red towards that left corner pocket here. It's too thick. And I don't think Shaun is in the mood to turn anything down, especially this. Well, maybe the fact he's bridging over the green may put him off, but I think he fancies potting anything that he looks at tonight.
Well, I think he'd see that as a chance miss because he forced the mistake from Trump with a good safety of his own. Yeah, worse still for Murphy, of course, it offered up the chance for Trump, so that's the first ball he's potted tonight.
Yeah, with the cue ball landing quite close to that left cushion, it's just stopping him maneuvering the cue ball the way he would like. Got to aim down on this, which makes this brown missable. The red to the right of the pink is the obvious one to try and get on the right corner if you're playing the brown. You think one good shot here and he's in, because look at the reds. It's always hard to control.
5.
I mean, he's got a red to right corner, and he may even be able to play for the black to the left corner. But wow, this is tough. That was not a nice shot to play.
Judd, trump 5.
And I think he's left the red that's just to the left of the black.
It's one of these matchups, though, where nothing's going to be turned down. There's a little bit of almost bravado there. Okay, you're taking them on, I'm taking them on, but not everybody can pot everything. It wasn't easy. I mean, Murphy, in a way, was kind of the forerunner to Trump, wasn't he, when he won the World Championship as a qualifier in 2005. He came out playing an extraordinary attacking game, knocking in long balls all the 17 days.
Yeah, I think their games are quite compatible. I think they know coming into tonight that they're both going to get chances from the other because of the way they play. They're not going to turn much down. So it's basically just a shootout, basically, to see who can take their chances the best.
$11. 12.
Yeah, Trump actually drew Murphy on his Crucible debut. He was only 17 back in 2007, and he really was a potter then. He went for everything, whether it was on or not. He just went for everything, but of course he's
19.
matured into a terrific all-round player. But Murphy's got that sort of stomp on tonight, hasn't he? He means business.
$26. 27. $34. 35.
So this is the ball. It's going to get him to 2-0.
$42. 43.
Doesn't waste much time, does he? 19 seconds is average shot time at the moment. He virtually started his waggles before he even gets down, really. He watched the cues going before his chin gets to the cue. It's quite unique, actually.
$50. 51.
The balls are hitting the middles of the pockets. It's very impressive stuff. He's up for this tonight.
$50. 59.
Obviously, he's got to deal with this red first, but there's
66.
just enough on for a second century. Yeah, every chance.
67.
And then he misses that.
Shaun Murphy,
But
67.
terrific start for Shaun Murphy. Judd Trump did have that chance. He missed that tricky red to right corner. Murphy responded with 67.